Getting a news alert this morning on TikTok. For that, we're going to turn to Julia Borston. Hey, Julia.
That's right. A defeat for TikTok. A federal judge has refused to block the law that says that TikTok has to be divested by its parent company, Chinese ByteDance, by January 19th or will be banned. Now, the judge had been asked to review this and rule on whether TikTok must abide by the DOJ's ban to give them time to appeal this. So this is a defeat for TikTok. We do expect TikTok to appeal this up to the Supreme Court. We have reached out to TikTok for comment. We have not heard back yet. And of course, Carl, there is, of course, this wild card of what incoming President Donald Trump will do because he's going to be inaugurated the day after this ban is scheduled to go into effect. So a lot of questions here about what will happen next. But we do, in fact, expect TikTok to appeal this decision by the judge to refuse to block this law that would call for a ban or divestiture of TikTok.
Looking at some reaction out of shares of Meta, for example, Julia, that's going to be another all-time high, up a couple percent. There had been, I think, a school of thought, and you could see it in some of the stocks of social names in the last few days, that maybe this was in the offing.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you look at the potential implications for this, the companies that would benefit from the additional eyeballs and ad dollars would be Meta, Snap, and also YouTube. Those are the companies that are really competing for those social ad dollars and eyeballs. But there was a sense that this was unlikely to happen because President Trump had said that he did now oppose a ban, despite the fact that when he was in office the first time, he was advocating for a ban. So even though this judge has ruled the way that he has, there are still various options here for President Trump to say that, in fact, TikTok is in compliance with the law. And then we'll also see what the Supreme Court says. They could either opt to allow TikTok to continue operating while the litigation proceeds, or the Supreme Court could actually just rule on this before January 19th.
Meantime, we haven't really talked a lot about the new law in Australia that bans social media use for kids under 16, I believe. But it is interesting the way some policy around the world is coming to collision with this industry.
Yeah, more and more criticism of the impact on teens and kids. We see companies like Meta really work to try to get ahead of this. They had their Instagram for teens. They're trying to age gate that. And then you have the fact that this Australia law really tries to put the pressure on these social platforms themselves to deal with that age gating, whereas companies like Meta would rather have the likes of Apple or Google, the app stores, be responsible for figuring out how old people are when they are downloading and using these apps. And there are just so many logistical challenges here. If you're 13 years old or 14 years old, you don't have an ID, you don't maybe want facial recognition used to figure out how old a kid is. So a complex issue. And then, of course, you have some states here in the U.S. that are also raising the issue of trying to limit access to social media platforms by teens. And that's something that, if there's a patchwork of these laws across the country, would be challenging for a Meta or, say, a Snap to manage.
Right. Thinking back to Benioff's comparison to social media and tobacco, and it's interesting to see how the regulatory structure is beginning to treat it like some kind of addictive substance. Julia, thanks for that breaking news there on TikTok. We'll watch for the stock's response.